Man, I've been doing this shit too motherfucking long, man. For real. Let's get it, man.
And the millions or the thousands in attendance.
Oh, hold on. Fuck it, we still gonna rock out real quick. Hold on, because I think I might have. Alright, nah, we Gucci. Let's get it. We here. We are here. It's the Most Wise FBA Black Renaissance podcast. Oh man, sometimes. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. We probably gonna have to edit that one out. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying on the playback and all that. But now let's get into the festivities here today. You know what I'm talking about? You're not talking about.
And the millions watching around the world.
Yeah. Oh
Ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen,
Oh yeah.
let's get ready to
Oh yeah. Oh man, the cat is out the bag. Oh my God, what is going on today? What is going on today, man? Oh man, it is nasty in them Twitter streets, y'all. It is nasty, but you are now in tune with the Most Wise FBA. This is Black Renaissance Podcast. Reporting to you live from South Side, the motherfucking war zone, man. Bronx, Afghanistan. The East Side, stand up, Beast Coast. Free all my dogs. Free all the Rockwallers. All my niggas behind the wall, bang on the gates right now. If that Wi-Fi good, if it's not good, man, let the CO know, man. Like, you supposed to have cell phones in motherfucking jail and shit. I got laptops in jail, nigga. Nah, I never had a laptop in jail, but I feel like I'm in jail, living in this motherfucking hell we know as the motherfucking Bronx. I shouldn't even be cursing like that, but I had such a horrible day. It's getting a little better, man. Shout out to my baby girl. Always sending me those nice, good texts, keeping me, focused on the path at hand. Because we all got a mission we gotta accomplish and all that. But y'all know, since y'all showed Tezlyn so much love on my channel now, she's gonna be a fixture here. We gotta cover Tezlyn. And we gotta defend our cousin. You know what I'm saying? Tezlyn the cousin. Cause it's too much allegations being levied against her. It's a lot of allegations being levied against our good old sister Tezzy. And I really don't understand why. We have this, right? So like they came out the gate swinging. They came out the gate swinging, man. Oh man. You stay on top of it, bro. Man, I be in them Twitter spaces, man. I be in them Twitter streets heavy. We be in them Twitter streets heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the MD and all that. We gonna get into it because it's messy on Twitter right now. They said they want to meet up. They was gonna shoot the fair one, fighting and all that. But they levied some real heavy accusations now. I'm not gonna lie, I do not have the audio because Tara caught on. She caught on. I'm getting hot out here, MD. They when they see BRP, everybody get low. They already know that record button coming on. They ended the space as soon as I got up in there. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. You see, they ended that space as soon as I got up in there. Space ended. Tezlyn and FIGARO, you got beef, let's eat. So let's get to the beginning of the beef and all that, because there's videos and all this good stuff, right? So we got Tezlyn saying, yo, listen, it's just a few. Hold on, let me move this out the way for y'all. we got Tezlyn talking about it's just a few, and y'all can share this and all that. I can't share it on my Twitter because Tara and them, they might, you know what I'm saying, block me in the middle of the recording and all that. So we trying to get the evidence. You feel me? Because listen, we gonna get these reparations one day, and one day Netflix gonna do a documentary about what we had to do to get there, and all this gonna be on the way to get our reparations. Because listen, we need it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a leg up except us. You feel me? Everybody got a leg up except us. Everybody got a leg up except black people. And we getting tired of being stepped on. We getting tired of being pushed over and all that. But you know, sometimes it's little quarrels amongst the revolutionaries. You know, there's always schisms, right? There's always schisms. There's always denominations and stuff like that, fragmentations, right? This is just the way of every revolution. But I want us to keep in mind that we fight with our minds. We don't get into physical violence here. This is not what we do on YouTube. This is not what we do in the intellectual space. It's not what we do in the revolutionary space. And like I said, I'm still 4 years in. I'm still new. But at the end of the day, I have my own perspective and my own direction that I'm bringing into this revolutionary activism space. I'm not just coming here to be like a Tariq Nasheed or like a Farrakhan or like a, no. I mean, I am inspired totally by Clarence 13X. Allah the Father and all that. You know, bringing consciousness to the teens, to the kids, to the drill movement. Like, imagine Chief Keef knowing knowledge of self. Imagine Little Durk knowing knowledge of self. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are strong young black men who could grow into be like the next Larry Hoover of Chicago and shit like that, right? But instead they won't be going to jail because, you know, they rappers or whatever the case may be. We need to empower our youth with this consciousness. We cannot just keep this in the hands of older people. But I digress because I'm getting off the topic. I was. She did a part 2. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, let me see. Because if she did a part 2, we gonna stream that right here. We gonna what? Let me see. You might be right. Oh, you might be right. Hold on. Oh nah, it say 218-60 sentence reparations. What the fuck? Who's your kin? 218 to 60 plus. Nah, this ain't that. This some other drink.
This has to be done properly, and we have to be patient. But if we have to take another election cycle and get it done, and we need to.
This is Tara speaking at right now.
Dangling this as our carrot, then you know what? We need to dangle our vote as a carrot.
Hey, please, a brief, powerful, short question. Now, to the pro-reparations Democrats, I'm just curious because it just came to my mind. How many of you who are involved in the process or who have connections to those who are involved in the process are trying to get in touch with people like Sandy Darity and what's our brother Claude Anderson to include them in these talks? I'm talking to the Democrats who are pro-reparations. Are you guys putting in efforts to like bring them into the conversations moving forward?
Heck no, they not. Because the Democrats just working for the freaking people. They working for them boys, them that dominant society.
I think he's talking to you. Shut up.
Oh, see, Tara don't even want to answer that question.
I will be happy to interject.
Wait a minute, vote blue no matter who, my sister. Hold on. I'm talking about
First of all, that's not my moniker. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying that shit.
I love you, but you're
That's not my moniker.
See, look, it's all types of messiness. I don't know. The blue got their own little freaking arguments and stuff like that. But so yeah, let's get into it and all that, man. So unfortunately, this began with heavy accusations of Tezlyn being a tether. Now, I want to clarify that before I even get into a lot of this. because I want to get this clear. I want to get this clear from the jump, because I know the retention rate be a little, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes people jump in and they jump out or whatever the case may be. So I want to make this very, very, very clear. Make this clear for everyone involved. Tezlyn is not a motherfucking tether. And we're going to break down all the definitions. We're going to have Tariq. We're going to have Tariq speak. We're going to have Tariq break down the definition of what it is. We're going to go into some evidence, maybe some genealogy and stuff like that, and we're going to really break down the facts. Now, someone posted this on Twitter, and it says, Tezlyn was born and raised by her parents in the U.S. She belongs to African American and Latino descent. Attempts to establish the identities of her parents were to no avail, and such information, whatever, is not disclosed to the public. Now, she's born here, so obviously she might be like half black, like half Latino, whatever the case may be. Like I always say, you can't be both black and Puerto Rican. So now, if Tezlyn is claiming FBA, then she's FBA in my eyes, right? You know, say that she's like black and Puerto Rican, whatever the case may be, or black and whatever. Now, they took this and automatically turned her her half immigrant background and called her a tether, because these FBA detractors, these agents of chaos, don't even understand what the definition of tether is. So let's have the person who created the term tether speak to what it is. This is Tariq Nasheed, y'all.
Taking pictures and stuff at some of the events, and I took a picture with Weather Bay, the very attractive sister Demetria. This picture right here, you know, that's the weather girl, the cute weather girl. She was on the news, and it was some controversy because, you know, she's all thick, and it was some white women who had a problem with how thick and cute she was. So I took a picture with her. And we follow each other on Twitter. We were chopping it up at the thing. We're a very sweet girl. She was doing some stuff with the remote event. You know, that's the weather. And boy, some of them tether niggas got so mad. They were like, "Oh, hey Tariq, is she a tether too? I thought you didn't like Nigerians, Tariq." Nigga, y'all some hoe ass niggas, just whining, jealous for no reason. That's not even anything to be jealous about. I just took a picture with somebody. Damn. I took a picture with y'all fantasy girl, and now y'all niggas hating. Yeah, Demetria Obler, real sweet girl. And boy, the tethers were mad. She's Nigerian, Tariq. Yeah, I know. Is she a tether too? No, she's not a tether. She doesn't act like a tether. Like your bum ass. Yeah. Yeah, don't try to project your tether energy. We don't hate on people from Nigeria. People from Nigeria, exactly. They're not a problem, and they're not tethers. Your ass is. And shout out, somebody did put up something on the Urban Dictionary. Hold on, let me find that. Somebody put something, and they put a definition of tether on the Urban Dictionary. And I don't know who did it, but this was a great definition right here. This is the definition that they put. This is so accurate. All right, hold on. This is the definition of tether, which is a very accurate definition. A term used by members of the American Negro ethnic group, referred to later in history as colored, African American, Black, FBA, to describe African and or Caribbean immigrants who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and lineage of the Negro American movement. Accurate as hell. Boy, that's an accurate display there. That is extremely accurate, ladies and gentlemen. That is accurate.
Oh, thank you guys.
For show accurate.
I mean, three watching, 3 likes. Shout out to that.
Let me charge my phone while I'm talking. Very, very accurate, ladies and gentlemen. Very accurate description. Yeah.
So now let's break this
I
down.
don't know who put that on there, but that is completely accurate, ladies and gentlemen.
Now let's break this down.
don't know who did it, but this was a great definition. Bum ass. Yeah. Down to weak. Yeah, I know. Is she a tether too? No, she's not a tether. She doesn't act like a tether. Like yo bum ass.
There we go. So, right? We have that right there. So we're gonna get into some of this. I don't know who the fuck Vino Vernacular is or whatever, but there's just a couple people like laughing at the situation. I'm not sure if Tezlyn ever stated anything about being blood or whatever the case may be. Or she said where she was from or whatever the case may be. I'm not really too sure how that situation played out and how they got to that conclusion that she was blood or whatever. But this is another particular little funny thing that I'm gonna get into maybe at the end of the video or in another video, because this is a lie. Matter of fact, I should actually link Tariq's video where he spoke about this. This is a whole lie. So we know that we're dealing with liars here. You understand? And Fat Joe's also trending again because he was on Breakfast Club. And listen, I can't keep fighting that battle right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I got real life stuff going on, but oh hell fucking no. Oh hell fucking no. They tried to catch me slipping. Oh hell no. Oh hell who put that there? Who put that there? These niggas. Nah, y'all are evil as hell. Now I gotta close that whole screen right there. Yeah, who put that there? You guys are evil as hell. That was evil. That was evil. Whoever put that there is evil. And if you know, you know. Niggas trying to what? That was crazy right there. Anyway, that was crazy. And if y'all don't know why I just like exit out of it or whatever the case may be, there's a legal battle going on between me and one of the people that was on there. That was almost got to my screen or whatever, and had it shown up on my screen, that would have, you know what I'm saying? So gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, man. But anyway, let's get into this. So I guess they were supposed to meet at Figueroa Park or whatever. This is the text message conversation that they had. So, I believe that Tezlyn text, or maybe Tezlyn's assistant or something, text Tara Perry from a text-free phone number. And the conversation went as follows. Thanks for providing your cell via email. And per your request to text you, when I am ready to meet, this is me texting you, I'm ready to meet. What time can we meet today? Midday, I have a few appointments this morning. She texts at 6:50 in the morning. Jesus Christ, bright and early with it. Please text me from your real number. You have mine, so I should have yours. You sharing on Twitter too? I guess she's asking. I don't know if she's asking like, are you sharing a screenshot or whatever? I don't know. If you was in the conversation and you could kind of shed light on that aspect, please do. So Tezlyn replies, please provide time and location. That's it. That's all. You said text. I texted. This is about location. Send a location or it's nothing. Okay, Tezlyn, you know what I'm saying? She and I hope that this wasn't about like some, you know what I'm saying, like some like ghetto hood rat type of nonsense. You know, I hope this was like really a conversation to have a face to face, just understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need. You know, we don't need to create a second street element in activism. And I understand that a lot of activism does come from fighting and this and, you know, all this rebellious acts or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I just can't say I agree with that. Me personally, you know, I cannot say that. You know, I'm much more of an intellectual person. I want to see people speak things out. I want to see people talk about matters. We all have dirt in our closet. We all come from kind of sketchered backgrounds in some way, shape, or form. You wasn't born perfect. We was born with a lot of struggles and disadvantages. So I feel like the best way to get through a lot of these situations, especially in the Black community, would be through intellectual conversation, through intellectual debates, through actually speaking, or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, y'all gonna fight, God forbid, and then what? And then what? Y'all still don't have no understanding. Now y'all both lose a lot of respect and reputation or whatever, because who wants to really, females not supposed to be fighting whatsoever. That's number one. But number two, that because fighting is such a masculine attribute, to be honest, like my girl, she will never fight, not in front of me. I'll tell you that much. Like that's something I don't even, you're not doing that. That shit ain't cool. Like, nah, we don't do that. That's not ladylike. I don't want you sitting out here, and for the most part, when you tell females that, and you've been around females a long period of time, whatever the case may be, you will come to find out that no female really want to fight. Like, they want to bark and stuff like I don't want to say like a dog because it's such a negative connotation, but they want to bark like a little chihuahua, whatever, but they ain't really trying to, mess up their beauty and all that. You dealing with a baddie or whatever, she just want to get her, get her shit off, and but anyway, I don't know. I hope this wasn't about fighting. So anyway, so when we meet up, I can give you all the personal information you need, location, and the time, ma'am. There is nothing further to discuss. Oh shit, okay. Your first message asks time. Don't text harassing me now. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now Tar looking like a little. It look like she talking cop talk now. I ain't gonna lie. That one. Don't text me harassing me. I'll let you know. I wasn't planning on meeting you today. I do have appointments that can go long. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, okay, sis, I thought so. You asked. This is Tezlyn. Yeah, okay, sis, I thought so. Or allegedly, I don't know if this her or not, because this is a text-free number. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I thought so. You asked me to text you when I was ready to meet. Talk all that is up. It's up on Twitter. And then I text you, and now you have meetings. LOL, girl, stop playing. Let this be a lesson. Every time you gonna come looking for me, I'm going to give you an opportunity to meet me in person. I'm here for it. I said I don't have time till midday. I have to work. Like I said, then time and location. Otherwise, I'm done texting. So still meeting. And I guess she texted at 1:24. I'm still in the meeting, but meet me in Lamar in 2 hours. I think should be a good time. So at 3:30, it was supposed to go down in Lamar Park at 3:30. This is what went down in Lamar Park at 3:30. Oh wait, hold on. Y'all probably can't even hear me. Y'all probably can't hear me. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I ain't do this right. Hold on.
Came up to Lamert. There's no sign of Tezlyn. She called me out and she did not show up. What's going on? I don't know. So, maybe next time though.
I ain't gonna lie, Tara not ugly though.
Came up to Lamert. There's no sign of Tezlyn. She called me out and she did not show up. What's going on?
She like kind of prettier without the makeup and all that.
I don't know. So, maybe next time though.
So that was that right there. Now this is the tweet that she keeps on like reposting and stuff like that. While my attempt was to uplift Black communities, I certainly did not mean to tear down other marginalized communities. Through Latino and Black blood runs through my veins. I understand that I have hurt many Latino brothers and sisters. How is this not on code? Okay, Latino runs through her veins, but she chose her black side. You could go back to any one of my videos and go back to anything I've been said, and I always say, and will always say, you can't be both black and Latino. You have to be one or the other. It's two totally different cultures. And I'm not saying that disparagingly against Latinos or nothing like that, you know, but you have to be one or the other. You can't be both. And it's clear as day that Tezlyn chose her foundational Black American side. It's clear as day that she's doing everything to uplift our people, even going against, you know, half of her bloodline, even though, you know, they're anti-black or whatever the case may be. That's the same situation, you know, I'm in. You know what I'm trying to say now? I'm pretty sure Tezlyn's family was not anti-black, because that's how she's so much of a rider, FBA down for the cause. You get what I'm trying to say? You're not just a tether because you're an immigrant. And I really need people to understand that. And this is why I made sure that I got the I don't want to say like from the OG's mouth himself, from the lion mouth himself, what a tether is. And we also have the definition up on Urban Dictionary so that you could know what it is, so that we could stop this this kind of this misinformed view of what a tether is. Like, we're not here just to stomp on people's backs. We're not here just to, you know, make people feel bad about themselves or nothing like that. No. If you come here and you're if you're an immigrant and you're here, you're anti-black, you have anti-black attributes about you, you have resentment towards black people for no reason, you take from black society without giving back to it, you're in black society with an ulterior motive, that's a tether. You're a cab driver, you don't stop for black people, but all the money you make, you send it back to your country. You're taking money out of black neighborhoods. That's a tether. Not someone who literally went against her own bloodline, while my attempt was to uplift black communities. I certainly did not mean to tear down other marginalized communities through Latino and black blood. Come on. I understand I have hurt. Come on. She was riding for black people, and it's taken out of context because clearly this says the number 2, so it's clearly a part 1. So you have to watch people like this, man. You have to watch people like this. But I'm not going to keep y'all here all day with this foolishness. I'm going to close this out with our good brother Tariq Nasheed letting us know what a tether is and what it's not. Let's be clear. There's riders. There's cool immigrants. I have brothers in the diaspora, not like literal brothers, but you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got love for people in the diaspora. Just because we don't believe in Pan-Africanism does not mean that we're against Africans, like, or any immigrants for that matter. This is the problem. You feel me? Like, immigrants are going back to create more resentment, more hatred for foundational black Americans. Y'all go back and y'all twist up what tether means. To y'all people, oh, they calling us tether. Oh, look, they disparaging. It's like, no. We're calling you a tether. We're not calling y'all a tether. We're calling you a tether based on what you exhibited. We cannot call them anything because we have not seen them demonstrate anti-blackness. Now, there are a lot of tethers in these places. Maybe a majority. I don't know. I haven't been there. Me personally, I don't have a passport. I never left America. And don't plan on leaving America until I fix the situation that's going on in America. Now, that sounds a little ignorant. I am going to take some vacations. I'm pretty sure this girl, when goes in places or whatever the case may be. But if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't want to take no vacations and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is this, man. FBA's at war right now. Even in me making this video and responding, you seen how the algorithm just tried to, you know what I'm saying? Tried to throw a wrench in the situation and all that. This shit is real. Niggas is really under attack. Digitally. Meta wars. AI wars. This shit is real. The culture war is real. But by you listening to this broadcast, you're doing your part. You're getting an update on what's going on. Going about your day. Any solutions, put it in the comments. Hey, any solutions, make videos and tag me in it. Hey, listen. That's what I'm here for, man. Like, we got to use our voices to let the world know how we feel. And clear up a lot of this confusion, because we have these Democratic shills trying to get in on the reparations movement now. We have people trying to go to Washington, D.C. and all this other stuff. Like, since when? Every time Tariq do something great, here comes you know, these Democrats trying to pull him down, talking about, oh, hey, you didn't apply for a permit. Like, what are we talking about here, man? It was just the museum the other day. Now it's the permit. Like, was y'all looking for Tariq Nasheed? Or was y'all looking for Marcus Jacob? Because this nigga got all types of names now. You don't even know. Niggas will search for a whole nother name and say they was looking for Tariq because they was looking for Marcus. And since it was no Marcus, right? There was no Marcus permit. There was no permit for Marcus in DC. That means there was no permit for Tariq, because Tariq's real name is Marcus. Oh no, it might be a permit for Tariq, but that's not Tariq. That's a clone. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. Shit is ridiculous, man.
Taking pictures and stuff at some of the events. And I took a picture with
let's close out with
Weather
Tether,
the very attractive
shout out to all my Nigerians, get into that shmoney. Right, shout out to all my Latinos, get into that shmoney.
Girl, she was on the news, and there was some controversy because, you know, she's all thick, and there was some white women who had a problem.
If you ride for FBA, man, put a fist up in the comments on the playback.
We follow each other on Twitter. We were chopping it up at the thing. We're a very sweet girl. She was doing some stuff with the Lily thing. And boy, some of them Tether niggas got so mad. They were like, oh, hey, Jerry, is she a Tether too? I thought you didn't like Nigerians, Tyreek. Nigga, y'all some hoe ass niggas. Just whining. Jealous for no reason. That's not even anything to be jealous about. I just took a picture with somebody. Damn. I took a picture with y'all fantasy girl, and now y'all niggas hating. Yeah, Demetria Ola, real sweet girl. And boy, the Tethers were mad.
Uh-oh. It looks like Tezlyn pulled out some receipts. Look like she pulled out some receipts. I would love to do media training from you. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. It looked like niggas was fans. I would love to do media training from you. I was on the Young Turks the other day, and I was told they'd have me back. But I want to be prepared. What's your rates for something like this? Stay blessed. What's that about, Tara? What's that about, Tara? Got a lot of questions, man. Claim people are tethers and all that. Like, where do you stand on these issues? You're just all over the place, man. And I'm not going to go into your background, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for all that. You know? I'm just saying. You're destroying your credibility by just saying anything. I was one of the people that actually, believe that you're smart and believe that you could accomplish a lot. You're just too vindictive. You have this revenge is my duty mentality. You have this I gotta give back mentality. I don't know what trauma you went through as a kid. I don't know what somebody did to you that you could have never got your lick back at that point in time, or you could have never got your revenge at that point in time, and you said to yourself that you're gonna never let nobody walk all over you again. I get it. But this hatred, this jealousy, this wickedness in your heart, it's destroying your brain, Tara. You're aligning with people that you probably wouldn't even align yourself with had you just been in a better space mentally. Some of these characters I see you in Twitter spaces with and, agreeing with and stuff like that, they're not really your type, You want to be FBA, I know. You want to be with us. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to sit at the cool table. We get it. But sometimes you got to learn how to take an L. Sometimes you got to learn how to, kiss the ring. Sometimes you got to learn how to walk away. To win another day. And if you got to make up lies and try to manipulate the situation like this, and you was just a fan, but now that you see Tezlyn and Tariq blowing up and they got a pilot on Revolt, because a lot of things changed since that pilot on Revolt. Since Revolt came knocking and all that, a lot of things changed in the FBA community. You've seen a lot of people start getting upset. A lot of people start feeling their ways when Diddy put that contract out, when Diddy started speaking to the grassroots. Even Diddy changed. We see Diddy on the Breakfast Club talking his smack now. Yo, Mace, he coming for that narrative. He got the grassroots behind him. He got them real, you know what I'm saying? Them real influences behind him and all that. Y'all can't just use blackness when it's convenient for y'all no more. He got the real fighters by his side. And you start seeing, like the tribe switch up. You see, Tara popping back out. You seeing all these little weird situations. But this is growing pains. And I'm always going to be here to do what I got to do.
She's Nigerian, Tariq. Yeah, I know. Is she a Tether too? No, she's not a Tether. She doesn't act like a Tether. Like your bum ass. Yeah. Yeah, don't try to project your Tether energy. We don't hate on people from Nigeria. People from Nigeria, they're not a problem, and they're not Tethers. Your ass is. And shout out, somebody did put up something on the Urban Dictionary. Hold on, let me find that. Somebody put something, and they put a definition of tether on the Urban Dictionary. And I don't know who did it, but this was a great definition right here. This is the definition that they put. This is so accurate. All right, hold on. This is the definition of tether, which is a very accurate definition. A term used by members of the American Negro ethnic group, referred to later in history as colored, African American, black.
And hold on, my fault, y'all. My fault. Let me do this like this.
FBA to describe African. Yeah, I know. Is she a Tether too? No, she's not a Tether. She doesn't act like a Tether. Like your bum ass. Yeah. Yeah, don't try to project your Tether energy. We don't hate on people from Nigeria. People from Nigeria, they're not a problem, and they're not Tethers. Your ass is. And shout out, somebody did put up something on the Urban Dictionary. Hold on, let me find that. Somebody put something, and they put a definition of tether on the Urban Dictionary. And I don't know who did it, but this was a great definition right here. This is the definition that they put. This is so accurate. All right, hold on. This is the definition of tether, which is a very accurate definition. A term used by members of the American Negro ethnic group, referred to later in history as colored, African American, Black, FBA, to describe African and or Caribbean immigrants who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and lineage of the Negro American movement. Accurate as hell. Boy, that's an accurate display there. That is extremely accurate, ladies and gentlemen. That is accurate, accurate, accurate. For sure accurate. All right. Let me charge my phone while I'm talking. Very, very accurate, ladies and gentlemen. Very accurate description. Yeah. I don't know who put that on there, but that is completely accurate, ladies and gentlemen. Real ass talk. Because that's all a tether is. A tether is somebody who has shown contempt for foundational Black Americans. And you do things to low-key undermine or hate on us. That's the thing that makes you a tether, not just your existence. You're not a tether because you're a foreigner. You're a tether based on your actions. See, y'all try to make tether comparative to Akata. See, y'all make us Akatas. Y'all say we're Akatas just by being born here and descended from American slaves here. Just by our existence, we are Akatas. So we're born negative in your eyes. You're only negative if you do things to harm us. You see? Major, major difference. And speaking of Nigeria,
like, it's that simple, man. And with that being said, man, 40 to the family, man, 80 high to the guys, FBA all motherfucking day. You already know, peace and reparations. Everybody's not a tether. Tezlyn, FIGARO, a damn sure ain't a tether. But now, with that being the definition, and you know what it means, can you identify 3 tethers that you met in your lifetime? Put it in the comments below, man. See you on the next one. We're going to speak about who the